So today I'm going to give a discussion on how to pull for more Asterites so that you can get characters that you want to pull for in this game. So you have installed Wuthering Wave and you are thinking, okay, I want to get certain characters, for example like Proloba, or Zani, or Shorekeeper. But how do I do so? Like, is there any way to farm Asterites fast so that you can get the PT that is needed to pull for certain characters? Before that, I want to tell that this game have a PT system of 80. So that means you need 160 times 80, which is around 12,000 Asterites. But the thing is, it has a 50-50 system. That means you can even lose to these characters. And then another 80 pulls to guarantee them if you reach the hard PT. So that's a small information that I want to give on the Red Up Banners PT system. So now you already know what the PT system is. So let's break down how to earn more Asterites. Oh no, it's sad to look at me having only 97 Asterites. I'm going broke, guys. Okay, that's the other part of the video. But one thing I want to make sure is that you guys will have enough Asterites so that you can get strong by pulling for certain characters that are coming in 2.6, which is Augusta or Luno. This video will be focused in two parts, which is for beginners, and later I will do another part for the endgame players. So for beginners, it's very simple for you guys to earn your Asterites. Let me go behind this guy and kill him first before I explain about it. So in order to get your Asterites, it's simple. You see what I did here? You have to absorb the echoes. Why? Why you need to do so? Because as you unlock your data bank, you will get a lot of rewards, which is Asterites. So these are the way you use to farm your Asterites. This is one of it, which is by killing echoes and earning all these level EXPs so that you can achieve these Asterites. So you already know the first one. Of course, this is like after you enter the game and then you have played for a few times, then you can enter into the data bank system. But still, data bank system is very important for you to gain your Asterites. So next, events. Of course, definitely in any gacha game, there will be events. For example, in Wuthering Wave, there is also events, but there are two types of events. Events that are happening now and the events that are in the previous patches. So, which one should you do first? If you ask me honestly, I will say do the one that is currently going. Why? Because it will end in few days. For example, Phantasma Dreamland is a leisure event that will go away soon. But one thing to note is that look at the pattern here. When you click this, you see it's permanent. If you click here, it says it's not permanent. That means this event is very important because it won't be added to the previously ended events, this patch. So if you want to make sure you want to get 400 Asterites, go and do this puzzle event. This puzzle event is extremely easy and anybody can do that, to be honest, if you ask me. So next, Phantasma Dreamland. Phantasma Dreamland is a new event for this patch. But what you need to know is that it's a permanent patch. But there will be one thing that you have to take note. The limited time rewards might get away. So you have to make sure that before 8 days, you have to clear all this to get the extra few Asterites. Because as far as I know, when they add it to the ended patch events, sometimes some of the limited rewards won't be inside here actually. Like for example, this one actually gave you 1000 Asterites, but since it's ended, they only kept 200 of it. So that means you will be missing a few of it if you do the event that is already ended compared to the one that's going live. The live version will have more Asterites. So that means make sure you complete the current event first. Next, I think that's all for the events. And next, what should you focus on? For new players, of course, TOA and Wuthering Wave is not recommended generally because, of course, you can earn a lot of Asterites from here. But you're a new player, right? Of course, you won't have any good team build. So it will take time for you to clear this content. This is called endgame content for a reason. It's difficult. So if it's difficult, of course, you need time to build your team and do this, right? So what should you do first? Skip this for now, but if you really want to try, go and do it. It's nothing wrong. You can test your skill. If you're skilled enough, you can get some more Asterites from here. So the other event I suggest is go for Fantasies of 1000 Gateways. This one gives you around 160 Asterites and it ranks based on your level. That means the difficulty of these bosses in here will be based on your current level. If you're level 20, it will be level 20. If you're level 40, it will be level 40. So it's all based on your level. So it's very easy. So they will give you buffs in here. So you just have to collect certain buffs that you want. For example, crit rate, crit damage, attack, or whatever you feel that it can improve your DPS character, and then you can just complete this event. Very simple event, and make sure you guys do this to get more Asterites. Next, what else should you know is that during compensation, they will give you around 600 after maintenance. So make sure you get after the maintenance period, they will give you 600 Astrite. And for example, like this patch, there were codes for the live stream, the 3 codes, but I think it's expired already. That's also one of the way to earn Astrite. They will give you 300 Astrites, so make sure you do that too. So what are the other ways to farm? The other ways is you go to the map section and you click your map, go to Rinasita, Black Shores or Huanglong, and this is where about tons and tons of Astrite you can farm from. How? You just go to certain location, you click, and then you try to look for chests. How to look for chests? If you want, you can use a tool called as Loot Mapper. If you click tab, and then if you go to Loot Mapper, this tool, you put T, and then it will drop the Loot Mapper here, and you can see here there's a chest here. You just go to the location and you pick that chest. Sometimes you have to defeat certain enemies to unlock that golden, purple or blue color star ring. So it depends. It could be different, and sometimes there will be challenges too. Challenge events are something you have to kill a boss, or you do parry, you block some attacks. So it all depends on what the requirements are. So these are some of the way you can earn your Astrites. So next, one of the way to earn your Astrite is through doing your story quests. Of course, story quests or exploration quests will give you more Astrites. You see here, it will give you 50, and it will give you, if you do companion quests, it also give you Astrites 100. Look at me, I didn't do all of this because I'm saving in case in future I'm like 1 or 2 PT, I'm close to get a character but I couldn't. This will help me, so I am saving all my Astrites here. I'm trying to save at least 1000 Astrites for companion quest, but you don't do this, please. You can play this. It's just my strategy of playing this game, but everyone plays this game differently, so it could be different for you too, right? So you play however you like, but make sure you have enough Astrite when you're pulling for certain characters you like. Sometimes you can win the 50-50. It's nothing wrong to go and gamble, but most of the time it is recommended you have at least 160 pulls to make sure you get your character you want. But sometimes the weapon also could be useful. That means you need another 80 pulls. The only good thing about this weapon is in Wuthering Wave, the weapon system do not have a 50-50 like certain games. And in this game, you also can buy certain characters resonance chain from the store. For example, if you have Brand, if you have collected your corals, then you can just buy his coral resonance chain from here. How to earn this is simply by duplicating your 4 stars and 5 star characters, and you will get your Afterglow coral. And oscillated coral you save to get extra 7 pulls per patch. Remember that. That means every patch you can get 7 weapon pulls, 7 normal pulls, and 7 standard pulls. So these are some of the way I can give you to pull for characters you want and collect the Astrite needed for it. And the easiest way to do it is, the most casual way is finishing your dailies too. So dailies give you 60 per day, and make sure you always complete your dailies so that you can have enough Astrite by end of the day. There are few other methods, which is paid method. If you go to this battle pass, you can get certain amount of pulls, which is equals to Astrites in terms of my opinion. This one equals to 160 Astrites. So make sure if you want to spend, then you can spend it on this battle pass. But normally I, as a free to play player, I don't spend any money in this game. And if you look at my roster, you can get a lot of characters to the S1 or S3 or even like S2, like very easy. Don't worry, you can get a signature weapon, except for Shopkeeper. I skipped the signature weapon, but for DPS character, make sure you pull for their weapon. So that's all for the video of farming for Astrites. If I miss any part of the ways to farm the Astrites, please make sure you comment below, because I think I might have missed 1 or 2. Oh yeah, I just remembered holograms. But holograms also difficult, just as endgame mods as TOA and Whimpering Wave. So for new players, make sure you have proper build team and you can tackle holograms. But holograms do not give that much. It's give around 100 to 120 if I'm not mistaken. So make sure you clear that too. And thanks for watching my video, guys. I like to make this video quite short and simple so that you guys will understand what I'm talking about, and it will be easier for you guys to watch the video too. It's not too long. So thanks once again, and bye guys.